everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I want to play with the Mini Love palette by Natasha Denona. I just picked this up at Sephora and I also got a friend mail from Nona. Her channel is MYSOCALLEDLIFE1977, so definitely check out her channel if you're not already subscribed to her. She is super sweet and she has the most amazing makeup collection ever. Like, even if you just watch like her inventory videos where she talks about all her products, it's pretty impressive what she has. And what's so cool too is she likes cheap makeup. She talks about it a lot. She likes to find makeup at good deals, bargains. So she has a very impressive collection. And I'm pretty impressed, and she has everything really nicely organized as well, which myself, I am not organized. I am a mess. So, but anyways, I'll show you guys what Nona got me real quick. So in one of her videos, she did a Dollar Tree haul and she found the Wet n Wild Rebel Rose Catsuit liquid lipsticks. And actually, I just used mine up and I just commented on her video saying, oh my gosh, it's like my favorite ever, and that's an awesome find. So she messaged me on Instagram and said she found a couple more and she wanted to send them to me. And like, that's so sweet. Like, she's so generous and so sweet. So I keep saying it, but she is. And so she got me two of the Rebel Rose, and it's such a perfect mauve color. I do have other mauve liquid lipsticks, and last night I was doing some swatching to see if I could find like an exact dupe, and I don't have anything exactly like this. There's a certain tone to this that is so pretty. It's just such a pretty color, and especially right now with having to wear masks, I've been leaning towards more matte liquid lipsticks so it stays in place and doesn't get all over my mask. And I know we're wearing masks, but I like to wear it anyways because sometimes, you you pull it off or you're in your house. If you're a makeup lover, you understand. But anyways, she got me these. And then she added 3 goodies. These are the LA Colors eye marker slim felt tip. So she got me in a blue shade. We got a black and a brown. So I'm really interested to try these out. For today's look, I'm either going to go with the brown or the black. I'm not sure. We'll see where the eye look leads us. But I thought using this color with the Mini Love would be a perfect combination. So the Mini Love is $25, and I love that Natasha comes out with these smaller curated palettes for a more affordable price. I know $25 is still expensive, but some of her eyeshadow palettes are over $100. So if you want to try like luxurious, really nice eyeshadows, you can get it for a little bit more affordable price. I do own the Retro, which I absolutely love. I wear it every time I wear camo. I know that's weird, but I do want to play around. I did play around with it a little bit, but we are going to attempt to make a look with this palette. And the plastic packaging just feels nice. It doesn't feel cheap. It's like thick plastic. I don't know. It's nice. I would love to pick up more of these minis. I have my eye on the Glam and the Mini Zito palette, I think it's called. But let's just get into creating a look with this. So first I want to go in the middle shade. It's the darkest shade in the palette called My. The shades names are on the back of this palette. It says, "You are my true love." That is really cute. And I'm going to take a flat Sephora brush and I'm going to pat that right in my outer V area. I just grabbed my shadow switch real quick because I just did a blue look in my last video and I wanted to make sure I didn't get any like mix of colors. So it came off pretty good. Okay, we'll dip back. Oh no, I just scratched the shadow. Oops. We'll go back into My, and I'm going to pat it right here in the outer area. This is kind of what Emily Noel does with her eye looks. I am getting quite a bit of fallout, and right now I'm not worried about blending. I'm just patting down the shade. Very rich color. Very beautiful. Have any of you guys bought anything from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale? The one day they had the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy Concealer for 50% off for Platinum members. So I did order that. I'm still waiting on that to come. And what else did I pick up in that order? Oh, one of the Nabla palettes. The Platinum one, because those were on sale as well. And I never tried anything from Nabla. And I was looking through, they had like different palettes for sale. And I was like, which one calls out to me the most? Like, which one, even if I have like the same shades and other palettes, like which one would I enjoy the most? And it was the Platinum one. I thought that looked the most beautiful. Okay, so I have that laid down. Now I'm going to take a small little blender brush. This is from Morphe. It's my Jaclyn Hill JH40. And go in this, like, it's like a deeper mauve. And I want to take this and blend over the deeper shade. Lightly blend. And bring it over into my crease. Kind of creating a shape as well, like in my outer area. You know how, I remember when I first got into makeup, I didn't understand how people created such a beautiful shape. You kind of just use like a smaller fluffy brush, at least that's what I do. And shape it out. Okay, so we got that going for us. I'm gonna do my other eye real quick, the same. I am getting a lot of like fallout with this, so if you have this palette, just, you know, dust up, pat off your excess and stuff. Okay, so this is how it's looking right now. I do want to take a big fluffy brush. This is my BH Cosmetics blender brush. It's so old, but I like it. And I just want to go over it all with no product, just to make sure it's blended and the colors like kind of merge together. And today I want to do kind of like a gradient look. So I'm going to go in with this shimmer. I believe it's Love. Or it's You. It's either or. It's just like a metallic, warm, kind of pinky bronze shade. Tapping a little off, and I want to tap it like right here. Not completely over, but like on my lid and overlap it. You have a little fallout. I want to brush it away real quick before it gets like smudged into my face. I was watching one of Natasha Denona's tutorial videos with this palette, and she did say for like the best effect, use your finger or wet your brush with these shimmers, because I do have to build it up a little with the brush, but that's okay. Now to the other side. And what I also love about like these mini eyeshadow palettes, you use every shade in it. Like, you know, when you buy a big eyeshadow palette, there's going to be shades that you just don't use, but everything goes so perfect well together. And believe it or not, you can get different eye looks with this, because if you go on Natasha Denona's Instagram, she has so many different looks using this little palette. I mean, obviously you're going to get the same type of color story, but I don't know, I think it's perfect. Now I want to go in this shade. It's more like a reddish tone. It's either You or Love. Same at the other end. I'm going to take the same brush I use. I don't know, this is just a cheap brush I got in a Makeup Revolution palette a long time ago. But yeah, it's like more bold. And I want to take it right here. It's a little bit different shimmer formula than the one we just used. The one we used prior is more of a glitter, more of a topper shade. This one's more of a pigmented shimmer. Like it's a little more smooth, not as chunky as the last one we used. But you see how I'm just doing a classic gradient look. And I cleaned off my brush, and now we're going in with this shade, which is R or True, could be either or. And it's just the lightest shade, which can be used as like an inner corner highlight. You could use it just as a lid shade, but I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. It's like a light icy pink shade. It's like white base with like a pink little shift to it. And bring that up. And everything that I do, I overlap it just a little bit to make it seamless so I don't get like a straight line. I do want to see the gradient of colors, but I don't want it to be like harsh line in between two shades. You just kind of marry them together. And I could take that shade I just used and put a little bit under my brow bone for some shine. And there's for the top. I am going to go back in with my BH brush, and I just want to go over, lightly dust it over to make sure everything is seamless. So get that beautiful gradient, light to deep, and it's a really like shiny, beautiful look. Look, I did kind of a deeper look. Like spring, you think of light and fresh, but it's definitely, I don't know, it's pretty. This was released around Valentine's Day, so I'm a little late to the game. I had to do some thinking. I didn't want to jump in and purchase it, so I had to wait a little bit. Okay, so I do want to play around with one of these, and I think I want to go in with the brown. I do love a brown liner. I mean, black would look really good with this too, almost. Even blue would really make this look pop. But I'm just curious about the brown, because sometimes browns, when they dry, they look black. So we'll see. And I believe she found this at the Dollar Tree as well. So it's just a little brown marker. And it does have a felt tip. Here, I'll do a swatch. Ooh, it does look brown. It felt like a wet formula. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. I'm not the greatest at using felt. I usually use like a brush tip, so bear with me. I'm not gonna wing it out because I feel like I would make a mess. So I'm just gonna line and define my lash line. I got one eye done, and actually that wasn't super hard to use. Okay, both eyes are done, and I think it wasn't hard to use, and I think it looks really nice. It defines my eyes, but it looks soft. So, okay, excited about that. Can't wait to try the two other shades. You know, blue is really pretty in the summer if you do a peach look. You line some blue on and it's beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, now I want to do the lower lash line. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go into the middle, the darkest shade, which I believe is and I'm using my Wet n Wild like angled liner brush, and I'm going to line like my lower outer half to kind of define my eyes. But I feel like if you do, like, you start here and do this, it makes your eyes look bigger if you keep the lightness in the inside part. And you take it and connect it to like your little wing or your liner, whatever you used. You just connect it all together. And I'm not worried about blending it until after. First, I'm gonna just lay down where I want it. Okay, now I'm gonna try doing it with this brush. It's like a smudger brush. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I guess it would be You Are My True Love. I'm guessing that's how it would go. So that one would be R. I don't know. The purple mauve shade. And I put it on this, tapped it off, and I'm gonna smudge that line to make it not so harsh and kind of smoke out my lower lash line. Finger is also a great blending tool. Now for the last step of my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in that white, pinky, like shimmer. And this is like a pointy, I don't know, like a pencil brush. And I am going to, what I've been enjoying lately with shimmer shades, because I feel like it really brightens up the eyes, is taking it down here and bringing it in your lower lash line area. I really feel like it helps brighten up your eye. And I'm gonna like kind of merge that over here, but I'm not bringing it all the way over. And I could pat a little bit more in my inner corner. Okay, so there is the eye look. I do need to pop on some mascara. I am pretty much almost out of my mascara, my e.l.f. Lash It Loud. And to finish off this look, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Rebel Rose. But that is it, guys. This is my mauve mini love story look. Using this eyeshadow palette and the Wet n Wild catsuit and these LA colors. I'm really love the way it looks. It's very dramatic right now for what I'm doing today, but it's very pretty. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to like and subscribe, and definitely check out Nona's channel. I will have it linked down below. If you don't already know who Nona is, please subscribe to her as well. Okay guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.